Hey, what's up? What's up? YouTube in the house. This is King Geo. King Geo, what's up? You like my hat? What's up? This is the Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? Geo and the Hellcat. Well, today I want to say thank you to those who guys subscribe. And those who have not subscribed, what's up? What's up? Well, this video is going to be brief. This is going to be Omi. He just posted up that his lawyer called him, and his story is going to go on tomorrow at 6:35. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I want to say that I have a giveaway going on December 25th at 12 a.m. in the morning. $100. Well Rat is doing $1,000 tomorrow, but you have to subscribe to Well Rat. So go to Well Rat if you want to get that chance to win the $1,000. But anyway, Omi put down that that tomorrow his lawyer called him. And then tomorrow is going to be his interview. Now, this is my thought about this. Regardless of what he says tomorrow, it makes no difference to me, because number one, the story was postponed. So if the story was postponed, it was for a reason. Either his airtime money they run through, or something they go through, and he might say, "Oh, they have to investigate." Because they wanted to make sure everything was legit. Either way, it's just, in my 40-some odd years living on this earth, I've never seen a show. It may happen, but I've never seen it, where a newscast is where the story is canceled, and then they do it again. I know it's happened, but I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to say that it hasn't happened. So whatever happens tomorrow, it's not going to make a big of a difference, because number one, it's a 6:30 in the morning news. It doesn't have that much of an effect. If it was 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock evening news where everybody's there, then the story's hot, then you can say something. Secondly, like I've always said, if you're raided by the police, or if you have that much influence in the community, and the IRS is going after you, the FBI is going after you, they're going in this, especially for that. They're going to make sure that there's some sort of news to cover it, so they can let people who are doing the same thing know that they're cracking down on that activity. When the IPTVs in Spain got raided and they got arrested, that came out. When the two guys in Las Vegas got raided in August, that came out. 2 weeks ago, they just recently got sentenced. That came out on the real news. Not on the vlogs, not on blogs, but on real news. And they were confirmed by the FBI, that the FBI said this and that. Whatever his attorney says or whatever he says, it doesn't make no difference to me. I am still looking for the loophole that he said that he exploited. There is no loophole. I'm still looking for it, and I'm very astute. I look at things, and I looked at the 1976 copyright. There's nothing there. Section 7, Section 8, and Section 9 from 1976. It has nothing there that says that IPTV, well, at that time it was an IPTV, that whatever he says a loophole is a loophole. And if he's watching this video and he can tell me which loophole he exploited, I would like to know. But like I said, whatever he says, it doesn't make any difference to me. Whatever the news, that airtime that he bought, doesn't make any difference to me. Those who want to believe that news, that's on them. They want to believe that clip, that's on them. I got nothing else to say about that clip. I got nothing, because I know it's all fake. It's all orchestrated by him, his team, just to get merch, buy merch. He just came out with he said he's not promoting it, but I saw a little thing about him doing a commercial there, promoting. He's not promoting, but yet he has the merch, and he says, coming soon. I don't understand. In one of his videos, he said that, one of his live videos, I think 4 or 5 days ago, he says that he has nothing, that he was just about to sell everything. So if he was about to sell everything, why did he buy a house in August? And Omi, you can't say you didn't buy a house in August, because I got proof of that. I got proof that you paid $1 million for it. Or the loan was for $1 million, should I say. And don't tell me that's not that you didn't get a loan. Because also I got proof, not just me hearsay. This is proof that I got. All right, because anyone that knows anything, all you have to do is just go at the. Someone send me an email. Someone send me an address. I got it, and I googled it. And you don't even Google it. All you gotta do is just go to wherever county he says he has a house in. Whatever county he says he has a house in. There's a tax assessment. There's a tax assessment office, and there's an appraisal office. You go to that county's appraisal, or you go to that office, or you go to that county's tax office. On their website, you can either look for either if you don't know the parcel ID number, you can look at it under the name of the owner. If you don't know the owner, but you can put the address down, and then you get that. You get the address, and that's how I did it under the tax property. And on the tax property, it shows that he bought the house August the 30th. It was his final day. It's a final sale, $1,040,000. He was the grantee, and some loan guy there. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's there. Is the loaner, which is FM Loans. I think they're from Brooklyn. So you can't say you didn't. That you have sold everything. Or you were about to sell everything, but you just bought the house that he's making the videos right now is the one he just bought. So that's on that. And like I said, let me see what else can I say about this guy. Yeah, like I said, I think it's all fake, and I always think it's fake until I see proof that charade that's gonna happen tomorrow. That's not going to convince me anything. That's not going to convince me about anything. I want to see the proof. The proof that IRS did take this. That the IRS did take that. That the FBI did raid him. And the proof that I just want it. You know, I will, if it's true, I will apologize like a man that I am. But I want to see this way. I can say, you know what, the man was being honest and blah 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 blah. But I know it wasn't. I know it's not true. I think it's not true. You know, so I want to make sure. You know, because the news is gonna. I mean, that's not even news. 6 o'clock is not even news. I mean, at least to me, it's not important news. But people will perceive that as, oh, he went to the news. Yeah, but he went to the news because he's saying what he is saying. It's not like the news went to him. He went to the news. 2 different stories. He went to the news. Okay? Now, we all live in an age that if you get, well, everybody has cameras. No one took the raid of this, no one took the raid of that. Some guy in Penny Adventure or whatever the case may be. Well, someone said that they live next to him, that they know that the cars are told. That the FBI went to the place where he bought the Lamborghinis, and the FBI questioned him. These are just hearsay. This is not the owner of the car dealership saying yes, we were raided by the FBI. Yes, we were raided. I'm not raided, but we were questioned by the FBI. Yes, we were. When it's something of that magnitude, the news always has a grip on it because it's news. It hit this guy that supposedly has $50 million, and he got raided. Let's go see what happens. So we all know that catches news. We all know that. If you live long enough on this earth, you know that catches news. Anyone that gets arrested for rolling on, you know, or you get or the house is being seized, or it can be, people are going to record that. People, it's going to come on the news. Or this person, blah blah blah. I mean, a lot of things. You know, especially someone who has $50 million. I don't know how, but you know. And again, this $50 million. This question was $50 million. Is he said it's not proven. There's no bank records. There's no nothing. You know, so you gotta take that with a grain of salt. So like I said, the news is not gonna prove anything to me at all. It's just that a guy who bought airtime has a lawyer, paid lawyer or whatever the thing for the lawyer is. I don't know, I can't say. But as far as Omi, he's just This thing is just to sell merch. It's plain and simple, just to sell merch. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, why should he do that?" He got 50 million. He don't got no 50 million. Oh, he got those cars. Those cars ain't his. Okay. If you got all that, why does he need? Because the more you have, the more you need. Some people are like that. I was an alcoholic, and like, you think I was good, okay, with one beer or two? No, I needed more and more, and the more I had, the more I needed. Same way. He's a vain person. He's insecure about himself. He needs, in order for him to vindicate his insecurity, it's for YouTube. He thinks he's inspirational. He thinks he says wise words, but if he was inspiration, he was wise words. Your actions speak more than your words. He will go out there, like I said, he'll go out there. He'll do community service. He'll help people out. Instead of buying that Lambo, he could have renovated a building somewhat, right? Or giving 2 or 3 people a place to live. You give back to your own community. That's what you do. You give back to your own community. Yes, you can do whatever you want with your money, of course, but it'll be more genuine if you were humble and you gave back. So it means nothing. It means nothing. Tomorrow's so-called news, it's not going to mean anything. So for you people to say, "Oh, King G apologize," I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to do anything other than wait for an investigation. And once I see that an investigation, once I see the FBI said, or director of the FBI, or director of this agency, or this special agent said that is being investigated for this, and like, you know what? I'm sorry. I do apologize. I made my assumption that I this wasn't an assumption. And I thought he was wrong. But until then, I'm gonna stand firm on what I say. Until then, and I keep telling you guys, you guys learn the law about slandering. Learn the law about. Remember, I didn't start all this. Adam Knowles didn't start all this. Rod Rat didn't start all this. The other kid from Mississippi, I forgot his name, Danny Torsant, didn't start all this. Obi did. So once Omi started this, then he's got to take the backlash, good or bad. Any judge will tell him that you brought this to me in my court. You want to sue Mr. King Gio for something that you open up the door for? There's no bylaws on that. There's no laws on that. There isn't. Look anywhere in the slandering law. But you know why? Because there's no precedent of someone who said something. And precedent means that there's no law. There hasn't been a case on it. There's no case that's ever been founded that where a person says something, and then this person that says something, and then this person is feeding off what this person said, and then there's no law that says that. But if this person is quiet and this person says something against this person, yes, and that's slandering. But when you're talking, when a celebrity goes out there and a celebrity talks their mind, and a celebrity says something stupid that people don't like, people say mean things. People say, "Oh, that bitch is a cunt," or "that nigga is a whore," "that nigga is a liar," "that nigga this," that blah blah this, he's that, They say a lot of things, right? A lot of things are said about this person, but do you see that person suing this commentator because the commentator said this? You see this person suing this person because no. If that's the case, all these commentators in the news are calling Donald Trump a liar, they'll be sued. Everything that Trump has said has been confirmed a lie. They tell him to his face, he's a liar. He is lying. Where's that slandering? There is no slandering because Donald Trump has opened himself to so many things that you can voice your opinion. And this has nothing to do with the First Amendment. This has something to do with the fact that you open up yourself to criticism, whether they're good or bad. So you have to take them. As long as they're not threatening you, or someone doesn't say something threatening that harm is going to come to you, And then that's fine because you started all this. You were the one that said, hey, I got raided by the FBI. I got this, I got that. So people say, oh, I'm so sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. And some people say, oh, you a liar. Okay, you want to go after us to who's talking about you because you say, oh, this is too much. It's not too much. You keep making videos and we're going to keep on posting. You know, no one in their right mind, bro. Let me tell you something, homie. No one in their right fucking mind will get raided and go on TV and say what happened to them. And say what happened to them. Why don't you tell your audience that video that you made when that kid, when that guy, I know you had the Southern asking, when he asked you, hey, homie, why didn't you call your lawyer when you got raided? And you said, yo, what kind of fucking question is that? That's a fucking stupid question, man. You're not even a fucking reporter. I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. Then fucking get the fuck out of here. That's what you said. And what, buddy? That's a legitimate question. Because that's the first thing someone would do. You would call your lawyer. I have cops coming to my house. The first thing I do is call my lawyer. Some people may call their loved ones. Some people may call their friends. Some people because they don't know any better. But I would call my lawyer. And it's a person like you with so much money, you would have called your lawyer, right? But you didn't call no lawyer until you said that someone gave you money to attain a lawyer. But you're supposed to have money. You're supposed to have, that's the first thing you're supposed to have is money, is a lawyer. Because you know what you're doing is illegal. So you put money aside for a lawyer for shit like this. You don't go on YouTube, oh, I got raided. And then you say, oh, I just got raided. But yo, don't forget to, when my merch drop, buys it. Not even 2 minutes into the video. That's what he said. And that's what caught my eye. I said, nah, that shit is a lie, bro. This guy's a lie. And you just don't go on TV and do shit like that. You just don't go on TV and says, I got an IPTV, I got this, I got that. Now, if after this, the FBI is truly looking for you, it's because your dumb ass went on TV, went on YouTube, not national, you went on YouTube and said you did IPTV, that you found a loophole, you show all these things that you have. Now they're gonna now they probably would investigate your finances because you open your mouth. You know, because you want to let other people know what you have. If I was rich, I'm not going to put down what I have because there are so many people who are jealous that want what you have and they cannot have it, and they go out there, they'll rob you, they'll fucking kill you just to touch your car, just to touch you. That's how desperate people are. And you will put yourself in jeopardy for that? Come on, bro. No one in their right mind will say, yeah, I got raided by the FBI. They just came to my house. They're just right next door. And I'm talking to you right now. Oh, they're down the block. They raided my house and blah, blah. And you didn't say you said they raided your house, but you didn't say the house that you just bought in August. You didn't say nothing about that. Why didn't they raid that house? Come on, man. Your inconsistency, man. Like I said before, I'm not knocking your game because that's you. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, come on, bro. You got little kids watching you. You got young kids who admire you. Whatever reason it is, bro. If your words can inspire them and they can become better, hey, amen for that. But you gotta look out that you got little kids out there who are looking out for you, and you're making up stories. And that's what I don't like. The deceitfulness. Anything else, the IPTVs, how you do them. I know how to do IPTVs. I've been a computer. I used to hack with a Commodore 64, bro. A Commodore 64 when I was a kid. When we didn't have internet. We had modems, bro. You weren't even born. All right. You're 33 years old. I'm 48, man. When I was 10, I had my first Commodore 64. When I was 11 years old, I broke into Con Edison of New York. The following day, the FBI was in my house, and I tell you, this was funny. The FBI was in my house, and I was scared. My mom was scared, and they talked to me. Say, they didn't press any charges, but they was like, how did you break into our system? Or Con Edison asked me, how did I break into the system? And I said, no, I'm not gonna tell you until you should let me know how I got caught. And you know how I got caught? Because I remember that day, I was doing my thing with my friends. I was teaching them, and then someone called me from downstairs to play baseball, and I left the modem on. And Con Edison had a back door to get into, which was very easy at that time. Most companies do have back doors. So I went to that back door, and I started like that. Right now, then he called him trolling. but I just nonchalant went into their account. But I was just doing that just to show my friends, how easy it can be done. And I forgot to take off the modem. And when I took off the modem, the FBI was there the next day. And I was prohibited to use computers for a while. All through my high school, even to my college years. And I remember the Canadian guys asking me, listen, when you turn 18, will you want to come work for us? And I said, no, man. You guys are too easy. Then I was being cocky. But I know how to do IPTVs. I know how to do APKs, but that's just not my thing no more. If that would have been done 30 years ago, I would have went for it. But it's just not my thing. I can fix a computer. I can program computer. I can do the motherboard. I can do all that. I can do my own programs. But it's just not my thing anymore. I've shifted. I've grown and I've shifted somewhere else. But if you guys got the talent for that, if you guys want to do that, go for it. Because computers, anything, computer and health right now is the two leading jobs there is out there. So if you know anything about computers, even though you're going to bust your ass in math and stuff like that, but it's worth it. At the end of the day, you'll be making a good $100,000 or more a year. But it's well worth it. And nursing too, if you became a nurse, don't become a nurse. Just go higher and become a registered nurse. So you could do prescriptions and you help out more because you're like a doctor, but not a doctor, but you are someone like a doctor, and you can prescribe drugs and you can sit down. There's a lot of things you can do with, as a registered nurse practitioner. Nurse practitioner. Then you go to nurse, then from nurse, take a couple of years though, you do nursing, and then you go into your nurse practitioner, the NP, which is good. But other than that, there's not much that this guy can. I put it this way, he doesn't impress me. Anyone who goes around and flaunts their stuff does not impress me at all. I like a person who's more humble, who instead of him showing the cars, the clubs, his money, he should have shown how to get money. All you guys praise me. I'm gonna show you how my video when I move. I'm gonna show you guys how I move. I'm gonna show you how I move from where I'm at now to owning my own house, so you could do it because it's easy and you don't need money. You do money for some of the aspects of it, but you don't need much. What you're paying for rent now, you could own your own home. But I want to say, the loan already went through. The underwriter went through. I'm just waiting for a couple of pieces to hit, and then I'll be moving hopefully next year. But once I move, you guys are gonna move with me because I'm gonna video it, and I want to show you how to do it. Because what's the point of knowing? That's like me. I know the Bible inside out. I can preach it. But what's the point of me knowing the Bible if I cannot tell you, my brother, how the Bible is, how God loves you, and how Jesus loves us? It's the word. I gotta preach the word of God because I know it, and God says, preach the word of God. So if I have a gift, and I made millions out of that gift, then it's my job as a human being to teach you how to do the same thing. And if you succeed, amen. If you don't, you tried. You tried. And that's being genuine. I would respect that man much more than his flashy cars or his. Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's King Gio in the house. I want to say thanks to those who subscribe and those who have not subscribed. Yeah, you know what to do, man. Subscribe, bro. Today I want to do the unboxing of a droid. A drone, I'm sorry. I already did it, but this is my nephew sitting here, so I bought it for him. And I bought it for him at Walmart. So Walmart sent me 3. So I sent back to you. I took back to you today. But this is the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird quadcopter drone with Wi-Fi. This one at Walmart for $24.99, if I'm not mistaken. Look at it, right? Has a camera, stuff like that. So this is it. I already assembled it already. I had the battery charged because I barely had no batteries. These guards, they come off. They don't come off, but then they're not with it. So you gotta assemble them. When you do assemble them, you want to make sure that you assemble them here. You come off, attach them here, screw them on. What I did, I put the screw on here first on the guard, and I put them on because it holds. And then I screwed them on. The camera, it's right here. It's not the best. I already turned it on. I'm here to charge your phone. And then when you charge the battery, you do it from here in the back. You take this battery off. It comes with a USB cable over there. It comes with a USB cable. Mine happens to be over there. And you connect it here. Put it here. These lights turn on. Red and blue. I flew it. It's pretty good. The material, it's not that great. But for my nephew, it's going to be great because, you know, I don't even know how to do this. And it flew up and went that way, then that way, then I went to the backyard. When I had it in the backyard, I went to the neighbor's yard, so I had to go get it. Actually, my son went to get it because I'm too fat for that. But it's a pretty good drone, and it comes with the adapter with the remote control. This is to, you know, this is for you to control it, which I'm still doing. I'm still trying to find out how to do it. Let me see. And this, and it comes with the app. When you put it on the Wi-Fi, it has its own Wi-Fi. So when you put Wi-Fi, you gotta disconnect yours. And when you put if you're using your house Wi-Fi, and when you put Wi-Fi and you connect it, you're gonna see the name of it, SSPPK, SSPPX, something like that. So I took it to the bag, and I was having a little fun with it. I'm resetting it. But even though it's plasticky, the good thing about it is that if it hits and it bounces, you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. You see, that's why this protects. This is to protect the rotor. You know, and it went like this too. It went on his belly. But the good thing about it is that once it goes down, the rotor will stop. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of injury because they're very plasticky. So you could get like a paper cut probably. You know, but yeah. But it's not bad. $24.99 if you want it for Christmas. You know, if you're Puerto Rican, you know, we celebrate all the way to January 6th until the Three Kings Day. You can give this to a kid on los días de Reyes Magos over in Puerto Rico. So it comes with this, and it comes with this. And when you're gonna turn it on, you set it up wherever you want to set it on a flat surface, and then you put the batteries on. You turn this on, which is an on button. It's an on button right here. You will see that. That turns on. You surf it over here. You take this remote, you press it down, just with your left button. You press it down, and you put it up. You're gonna hear boop. Then you press it back down, put it down. This way it can sync. And then when you want to fly up, where it says landing stop, boop, at the bottom, you click that, boom, and she'll turn on, or he'll turn on, whatever you want to call it, he or she. And you just fly. You gotta remember that left means right, right means left, I think, and forward goes down, and down goes up. That's weird, right? Okay, and that's it. But it's pretty good. You could put your phone here, and then you think if it's gonna fit, it'll stretch. I have a Galaxy S10 Plus, and it fit it here. So the bag, this is where you put the AA batteries. And the app, when you look for the app, it says Skyrider. But other than that, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Like I said, the material is cheap for me because I don't own it, but for my nephew, it'd be great because when I turned it on today, I had it in my room and it just hit the wall. And I'm like, oh, could you imagine if this something worth $100-something and it hits the wall, break the wall? Because, you know, it's gonna be more. The material, I guess, is more firm and more harder than this. But this is just complete plastic, which is not bad to fly for a kid. He's only 6 years old, right? If it bounces here and there, don't matter. But it's pretty good. Like, I highly recommend it for your first timer. If your kid wants to fly, but if you want to fly a drone, I guess this is the best thing to do. Buy one of these, practice on these as much as you can. You can get the hang of it, and then buy yourself a drone that's worth it, and then you can have fun. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how I control this, and see what that is. I'm gonna buy another one and see how I can control it. Because I'm gonna move soon, and I want to be able to have a lot of land, and I want to be able to, you know, to go up, see the land, see around it, and stuff like that. You guys that know about drones, as far as distance-wise, let's just say a $300 drone. All right, this is for the audience. A $300 drone. How far can it go? I'm not talking about up in the air. I'm talking about distance-wise. Can it go a mile? Would the range go a mile? Would it go more than a mile? Do you have to be next to it? You have to be close to it? You know how walkie-talkies are? You have to be certain distance. You know, when you buy those $20 walkie-talkies, something like that. But I'm trying to find out. I know this. I don't think the range, the long range of this one is because it says control-wise, it's 325 feet. I mean, 328 feet. That's how long you got to control it. But I want to see how long, you know, like a good one. Like if I move somebody when it's $300-$400, what's my range on that one? And if you guys recommend anyone. So I know that this I'm not gonna get the best camera there is, but it's something for my nephew, right? I know he's gonna probably end up breaking it. He might not even break it because he said he loves drones. So let's see. But that's the unpacking. I already did the unpacking, but that's my review on this. Like I said, I would definitely buy it. It's in Walmart, guys, for $29.99. I had it in red, but the red was sold out. This is it. Amazon has it too. See? And there you go, guys. The Thunderbird quadcopter drone with Wi-Fi camera. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget that I have a contest going on, a giveaway, sorry, on December 25th at 12 o'clock midnight. I'm giving away $100 live so you guys can see how I'm going to do. These are only for new subscribers. That's my disclaimer. New subscribers only. All you new subscribers, I know who you are because I've written every one of you guys down. You don't have to worry about that. That's going to be done. You see, I'm fat. My shirt keeps coming off. I feel like this is my baby brother's shirt. My baby brother's bigger than me. And guys, I'll be giving away the $100. And hopefully with the $100 that you get, if anything is left over, pass it on. How you waste it, how you spend it, that's on you. It's my way of saying thank you guys for watching. Hopefully 2020 will be even better with better content, better content. Yeah, more of a life. I'll be moving, so I have more space than what I am now. You know, I have a shed in the back, so I do that shed. I think I'm gonna stretch out that shit because my son loves to dance. Probably I'll make a room for him. So he can have his room. Well, he can have his room inside the house, but my son's 16, and in 2 years, you know, he wants his own freedom. And so I want him to, you know, be able to do that dancing thing, and so he can dance in his room or put the back in the shed in the back, which is pretty big and extended, and then make my little office. I can do my YouTube videos, like, so I can, you know, I will do YouTube videos if it's something that's worth it. That, you know, that's leaving me some money, so you know, with the money I can make up more. I can make not make more videos, make it like a little studio better, where I can do live and we can talk. And my thing is, you know, I gotta, one of the things that I gotta do is I gotta transfer myself, because I volunteer here in the hospital too. After I get out of work, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and I work with patients with cancer. I work with patients with HIV. I volunteer in the hospital here where I'm at. So I hope I can volunteer out there where I'm going to. I always like to give. That's my thing. So let's hope that, you know, my fortunes I can reciprocate to you guys. All right, guys. God bless. But anyway, guys, like, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to make this video too long. Tomorrow, you guys let me know what happens. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not gonna wake myself at 6 o'clock in the morning to fucking on me. Fuck that.